question about Twitter. There's a researcher at Stanford who says that this is a critical moment, really, in terms of ensuring that Twitter does not become a vector for misinformation. I mean, are you concerned about Elon Musk says there's more and more subscribers coming online. Are you concerned about that? And what tools do you have? Who is it at the White House that is really keeping track of this?
So look, this is something that we're certainly keeping an eye on. And we have always been very clear and that when it comes to social media platforms, it is their responsibility to make sure that when it comes to misinformation, when it comes to the hate that we're seeing, that they take action, that they continue to take action. Again, we're all keeping a close eye on this. We're all monitoring what's currently occurring, and we see it with our own eyes of what you all are reporting, and just for ourselves what's happening on Twitter. But again, social media companies have a responsibility to prevent their platforms from being used by any user to incite violence, especially violence directed at individual communities, as we have been seeing, and the president has been very clear on calling that out. He'll continue to do that, and we're going to continue to monitor the situation. Go ahead, Phil.
Thanks, Karina. I don't think the president has spoken to the House Republican leaders since the day after the election, even though the House was called for Republicans a few days later. Is that anything to do with the fact that he may not actually be Speaker of the House next Congress, or how are you guys kind of working through that?
No, Congress has been out. They're just coming back in. Look, the president has been really clear, and he's underscored this many times, that he's eager to find common ground and work across the aisle. That is something that he has done while he's been president here. The CHIPS and Science Act, as you all know, the bipartisan infrastructure law is something that he's done as well, and he has signed into law more than 200 pieces of legislation that were bipartisan. So look, he's looking forward to having those conversations with congressional Republicans, and what his focus is, and he's been very clear about this, is delivering for the American people, continuing to give them that little bit of breathing room. And once we have that meeting set, we'll share that.
And then when it comes to the lame duck, you talk about the bipartisanship idea. He's going to need at least 10 Republicans on a government spending package if an omnibus is going to move forward. Has he been given any signals by Senate Republican leadership that there will be 10 Republicans for an overarching full fiscal year deal?
So look, when it comes to the government funding, our efforts to secure the needed government funding are in good hands with our OMB Director, Shalonda Young. She is not new to this. As you know, we were able to get this done in a bipartisan fashion just last year, and so she knows how to reach across the aisle.